Hey there, responders and RMPs. Chrissy Brooks here with February 2026 hypothetical. So, first one we're going to do for this month is going to be organic peroxide. So, grab your decision tree. We're going to work through that decision tree, reading every word out loud because you know what? It's good practice and it's going to keep our mind fresh. So, here's our hypothetical scenario. While unloading the trailer, you discover this package on the bottom of a wall. It is leaking a clear liquid that is puddling, and the cardboard is saturated. The box has red and white hazardous material shipping papers, an organic peroxide 5.2 diamond hazard label, and orientation arrows. When you open the box, you discover 4 1-gallon bottles of Sanidate organic peroxide food grade sanitizer. The box is going to the local food processing plant. This package is not generating heat, smoke, visible fumes, vapors, and is not irritating the skin or eyes in any way. Answer the questions below based on this scenario. So I'm going to let you guys go ahead and read through your decision tree here. Go ahead and pause your video now. We'll be right back. All right, moving through the decision tree. So in our top box, we're getting all no's for this one, bringing us down here into our second red box. We do have a diamond hazard label, which is the first question, which gives us a yes. Moving over here to this, organic peroxide is not listed in this box for any of the items that we do not clean up, that are prohibited in our system. Also not listed in this red box as something that is allowed in the UPS small package system, but we do not clean up. So moving over here to our green box, again, remember this is our edible liquid box. If it's not an edible liquid, we're saying no to this green box, which is going to bring us down here into our yellow box. A designated responder needs to be handling the cleanup on this one. So yellow box. And which response sheet are we going to head for? We're going to head for that organic peroxide response sheet. So let's go ahead and find that in our decision trees. That is going to be on page 10. Page 10, we've got our organic peroxide diamond hazard label here. It's got both a flammable and an oxidizer red. If you notice, this is a dual color diamond hazard label because oxidizers are very flammable, especially organic peroxide. And of course, organic peroxide is an oxidizer. So it gets both the red and the yellow. All right, what is the sixth statement under hazards on the response sheet? Well, let's go ahead and read through these hazards. Contact may cause irritation or burns to the skin or eyes, may be poison if it's inhaled or swallowed. Oxidizers or organic peroxides are not flammable but may cause other material to burn. The material may be toxic as well as an oxidizer. Fire may produce irritating or poisonous gases. Do not absorb oxidizers or organic peroxides with activated carbon or clay-based absorbent. Use only ZEP sorbent. So that's our answer right here, this one here in the middle. Do not absorb oxidizers or organic peroxides with activated carbon or clay-based absorbent. Use only ZEP sorbent. And I've seen a lot of my centers are starting to get the Ambiente. It's way more fun to say than Zepsorbent, isn't it? Ambiente is the exact same product as Zepsorbent, just a different brand name. So we're going to check mark that one. What personal protective equipment is required for this response according to the response sheet? I don't wear PPE, I'm Superman. Borrow some car wash gloves and you're good to go. A hazmat suit, or goggles, boots, apron, and gloves. Looking at our decision tree, it tells us goggles, boots, gloves, and your apron. So that bottom one is our answer. Then what did the response sheet or containment sheet tell you to do specifically for this damage? So let's go ahead and read through these response action steps. Keep all sources of ignition away from the substance. Prevent liquid from coming into contact with other boxes or flammable material. Solids, clean up all spilled material, no absorbent is required. Liquids, do not use Zepsorbent or clay-based absorbent on hydrofluoric acid. So this is telling us right here, stop what you're doing, look at your ingredient list and see if it has hydrofluoric acid. If your ingredient has hydrofluoric acid, No ZEP, no clay-based absorbent. They are very reactive with hydrofluoric acid. Tear off approximately 5 inches of pH indicator tape and immerse it in the spilled liquid. Match the pH tape color to the closest color on the pH tape dispenser. If the test indicates that the spilled material is an alkaline or an acid, not in the 6 to 9 range, carefully apply sodium bicarbonate. Sodium bicarbonate mixed with acids produces a fizzing reaction. However, when mixed with alkalines, there is no fizzing reaction. Retest that spilled material with the pH tape to ensure that the pH is within the neutral range of 6 to 9. If the pH is not within the neutral range, carefully reapply sodium bicarbonate and retest until the spilled material is neutralized. Spills containing hydrofluoric acid. Continue to add sodium bicarbonate to absorb and solidify the material. To avoid any potential reactions, use only Zepsorbent until all liquids are absorbed and the proper Zep consistency is met. Stir with a wooden stirring stick until the mixture appears dry. If possible, separate any organics such as cardboard or packaging material into a separate DMP bag. Because this material may cause the packing box to ignite, move the material and packing box to an area that will be safe if it were to catch fire. Place the absorbed material into a lined spill tray using a plastic shovel, fiber broom, and our plastic dustpan. Transport the package and the package to the package service center for further processing. So that's a lot of steps for organic peroxide. And we ended up with this one right here. To avoid any potential reaction, use only Zepsorbent, also known as Ambiente, until the liquids are absorbed to the proper Zep consistency is met, stirring with a wooden stir stick until the mixture appears dry. All right, so what is this response adamant about not using to solidify an oxidizer or an organic peroxide solution that does not contain hydrofluoric acid? So what product does it not want us to use on just a regular organic peroxide? That answer is, again, in your response step number 6, do not absorb oxidizers or organic peroxide with activated carbon or clay-based absorbent. So clay-based absorbent and activated carbon is what we should never, ever, ever, ever use on an oxidizer or an organic peroxide. Waste disposal. I know that I need to get to that waste disposal flow chart. If you don't know how, watch my video right here. It's going to get you there. All right, and then going through our waste disposal flow chart. So we did spill or leak. We did not spill outside of a vehicle. We did not enter a drain. We don't have reportable quantity. Not any of these specialized ones that we need to find a special appendix for. Obviously not a non. So down here in our green box, are we 3 gallons or more giving off a noxious odor or hydrofluoric acid? We are more than 3 gallons. We have 4 gallons here. So we're going to end up in this green box. Refer to the operator's quick reference guide for disposal of package as liquid. So second, nope, first green box, that one right there. All right, hopefully you've got, well, you know what? You probably don't have your DOK done yet, and that's quite all right. Maybe you're still working on it. I've signed into ETT this week with the password that I've generated. And yes, I can create a passcode for ETT with my token. If you cannot do those two things, fill this form out right here. This form is help. I can't get into ETT, and I've got a lot of you, so I'm working on it. So please be patient. I will get to you as soon as I can. Everybody's favorite page. Go ahead and fill in your name here. I can figure mine out. Make sure you're inputting your employee number correctly so that you're getting credits. Use your drop downs here. Find your division. We are going to do Omaha, and we are going to come all the way down here to the bottom and find my Papillion, submit, and then once you get this final page, you can save your response for your own records. Not necessarily, but you sure can. And you're all done. Thanks so much for being here. We'll see you guys on the next one. Have a great week.